Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and being a producer of Wrestle Massacre as well as Inside Movies Galore, I am David Strege, and welcome to Delusions of Grandeur. Enjoy the reviews. I certainly did.
Okay, Dave, that's it. Screw you and your college flunkies. I've had enough of this from you and from everyone else. I know what you guys are trying to do. Break me down, drive me out of the force. Well, it's going to take a hell of a lot more than a lame prank like this to get Curtis Mooney to throw in his badge, so fuck you. Over.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Delusions of Grandeur. I'm your host, David Strege, and here I have another review for you, this time of a film that was filmed in 2016. This is the film that I got into from József Gallai, who is a Hungarian filmmaker, and it wasn't until I found this film that I went back and found Moth, which I previously went on about. So now I'm going to review this film because originally I bought this film from Legolas Corpse Productions, which was a distribution company that was around for a little bit that would put out horror films, maybe 50 to 100 at a time, and they only put this particular found-on-footage mockumentary film to a Blu-ray, and I was able to pick it up. If you see that, that is the cover, and you'll be able to see possibly the Legolas Corpse logo, the thing on the bottom there, and this time around, he did use George's Alex Pictures and Rovar Pictures, and ultimately, after Legolas Corpse Films fell, he went with Open Sign Productions as a distribution company for a DVD copy. If you did not get a chance to get this this on Blu-ray, you should have. So ultimately, the story is about a very lonely young man, which we shall name John Doe, who is played by Balas Zital, and apparently for the last 2 years. He's been dealing with the pain of losing his mother, and I guess for 4 years, he dealt with the pain of losing his love to a fatter man, and so we begin 72 hours before a time that he has set about a self-destruction and the killing of his ex and her lover. This is like a step-by-step guide to how to go about and kill your ex-girlfriend, and uh, he finds it's a little bit more difficult to do so once he finally does it, and he ultimately has to practice beforehand so that he can get used to the act of killing, and the way that he describes each thing that he does is very chilling, and it's very matter of fact. Now, he lets you get to know him a little bit beforehand, and he shows you a little bit of the pain that his mother had to go through. And ultimately, it is suggested that he ultimately might have brought about his mother's demise himself before he actually went and did all this. So, spoiler alert. But I thought that this film was executed really well. Um, there was a scene where he went to go and see his mother, and there was the scene where he talked about his mother, where it seemed like he was trying to make himself endearing to the audience, and I thought that this actor really did so well. Now he has been invited to the marriage of his lover and her new love is and the thing is, she never apologized for anything. She just went ahead and left him for this guy, and so in a sense, you almost feel for him more than you feel for the victim, which is kind of how this played about instead of just a one-sided thing. So you are left up as the viewer to decide whether he was right in what he was doing or not, whether it was a law-abiding citizen or whether it was the right thing to do. But in all fair and honesty, it's not right to kill anyone. But it was sort of matter of fact, and you do kind of see the freak in this character. Now, the other actors and actresses, their names are Tamaya Virgil, who plays the ex. Um, the lover of the ex is played by Tomas Zilagi, who is referred to as the extra, and the escort girl in here is played by Olivia Barta. Um, so, hopefully you enjoyed my description of this film. Like and subscribe to my page if you have not. Definitely check this film out if you have not. I believe you can still find it on DVD at Open Sign Productions. So, but I have it on the Legless Corpse Blu-ray. So I'm not sure if I'll ever entirely change. Maybe I might just get the DVD just for the sake of having it. But I'm glad that I did because I like this filmmaker so much that I became an executive producer on many of his future endeavors. So thank you for listening. Have a great day, evening, or morning, wherever you are. Appreciate your time spent on this page. Thank you so much.
You were good, kid, real good. But as long as I'm around, you'll always be second best, see?